Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's that defense shifting again. Looking for a gap. It's Reed. Finding some room at the 25. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down and 10 now. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll feed the back again. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
An important third down attempt for this offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Dogs. A fumble return for 6.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. When his linebacker's been hitting people all day, he finally gets to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on the football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Trying to find room. It's Reed. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Rainbow Warriors hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Runs through the defender. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Gives it to the back. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Bulldogs looking to keep this drive rolling. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run it here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. In the clear at the 25. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry up. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Running with purpose. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Important second down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Launching it downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Hawaii. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. Now the all-important extra point. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it for a big gain. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, that is a great throw, but first, man, let's give all the credit to that offensive line. How long did he have back there in the pocket? Seems like 3 or 4 seconds to be able to navigate and figure out where to go with the ball, and he put it right on the money.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Plenty of time back there in the pocket. He's going to throw to the right. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Georgia has moved into the red zone. They'll run the option. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebacker shifting around now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The catch is made for a huge pickup. You're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown on that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The linebacker shifting around now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
crucial third down play right here. And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line, who's able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And they'll give it to the back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Dogs keep the football on the move.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And in 1st down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here's the 2nd down play. Heading left after the handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's an option look. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. And they'll use the ground game here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Rainbow Warriors hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough of the 1st down. The offense going with the hurry up. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The
know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Reed. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Sets the formation. It's third down. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Will he score here? Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. That puts them on top in the second half. See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the option play. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Second down play coming up for this offense. Fights off a defender. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Great move there. That's a big hit at the end, but keeping a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Christino, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The secondary backed up off the ball now. They're going to run the option. Oh, and a fumble! field here. Can you believe it? It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Looking for a gap. It's Reed. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Third down coming up after that running play. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, it's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. No huddle here for the offense.
Boy, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
It's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. He's got enough for the first down and got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Hawaii. Now the important point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Breaking tackles. Gets loose now and heads downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he's got it. Tackled, but forced down. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. second down. We're going to throw it. Looking for his back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pressure is coming. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way?
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with the 2-minute warning. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the Rainbow Warriors pick up enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down here for this offense. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. And he's got it. Already past the first down marker. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Rainbow Warriors hustle to the line to run the hurry up. He shreds the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to pass here. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.